In the previous lessons, we talked a lot about mutual concessions through which we aim to go above our ego to accept our partner as they are and make space for a higher connection to take place. We also call this higher connection our shared space. In this lesson, we're going to talk about two important tools that can help you deepen and expand this shared space and move forward in your spiritual development. The first tool is something that's important for you to make into a habit. Schedule times to sit down and talk to each other. Not just small talk, but really get to know each other, to really know who you are, what you like, what you need. Don't hide anything. Let your partner see you and know all of those little things about you, from the more physical things to your highest values and aspirations. And when you listen to each other, it's important to respect what your partner tells you, even if you don't see eye to eye on political opinions or different preferences. It doesn't matter. The point is to get to know who you are. The goal of this is to start building an internal map of your partner. Building this inner map will gradually help you both feel and understand each other until you've reached a state where you feel each other without words. You simply know what your partner is thinking, what opinion they have, how they're going to respond to things. This deep acquaintance with your partner is important for your ability to be sensitive towards your partner's needs. You'll know what makes them feel good and what doesn't, and they'll know the same about you. Of course, you'll want to make an effort to refrain from doing those things that are unpleasant for your partner. That also brings me to the things that we don't want to talk to each other about. You don't want to tell your partner what you don't like about them. Because again, we're aspiring to reach a state where we accept and love everything about them. So set a time, as frequently as you feel is good, and sit together and talk. This quality time is essential for building your partnership. Okay, so on to tool number 2. If you felt at any point during our course so far that your needs were not going to be met in a relationship that's founded on making concessions, then I have news for you. The opposite is the truth. The second thing that you should do during your conversations is prepare a list of needs and requests, an actual list that each of you want from the other. What do you need? How do you need your partner to treat you? This too will help you create that internal image or map of your partner. Find out, what are their expectations, their deepest desires? This practice will certainly help you treat each other better, but it will also help your own personal and spiritual development. Because what we're actually doing here with these conversations and the list of requests, building that inner map, is really preparing ourselves to expand our perception, to perceive more of what is outside of us. We want to increase our sensitivity so that we don't just live within ourselves while our partner stays within their bubble. Instead, we want to open ourselves up to what's outside of us, the desires, the thoughts, the passions, the wants of our partner. We also want to feel their joys and sense of fulfillment. This connection to what the other is feeling enables us to feel their needs, but also their joy and fulfillment, allowing us to experience the kind of joy a mother feels when she is enjoying her children. You could also compare it to the difference between watching a football game alone at home versus watching it in a big football stadium together with thousands of people. We enjoy the mutual experience. It expands our vessels of perception. I expand to include all of those 100,000 people who are sitting there together with me and cheering. Kabbalists explain that by increasing your sensitivity to another person, you expand your boundaries. By increasing your sensitivity to another person, you expand your boundaries. If you allow yourself to take in your partner's desires and qualities as if they were your own, it is you who grows. Otherwise, we always stay closed off within ourselves. The perception, the sensitivity towards what's outside of me, the absorption of the other's qualities is what evolves me. This is actually how life itself is formed. Two cells meet and become one. It's as if each cell makes a concession towards the other, opening up its boundaries, and through this, they connect, and a new, higher form of life is formed. This is the secret of life. So then, when you're having a discussion, getting to know each other, trying to open up and feel your partner's needs and wants, you're actually building this inner map of your partner. You're trying to feel them out, and you really want them to feel good and be happy. This is what transitions you from a state of aloneness to a true state of unity and togetherness. So let's review what we've learned in this lesson. We talked about 2 practical tools that will strengthen that shared space in our relationship. The importance of setting time aside to really talk and get to know each other. Prepare a list of needs and requests so that you can gradually create an inner map of your partner. Working to gradually treat each other with greater sensitivity until you're able to feel one another without words. In the next lesson, we're going to talk about our relationship in the context of the network of connection in which we all live, how it influences our relationship, and how we can thrive within it.